Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Hi, Banks. How are you? How's the kitty?
That's politics. What's it to us?
We should have our say. Take an interest in things.
Everything all right, Geralt?
Fucking stone.
Still looking for coins?
What else am I to do? There's mists, right?
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs
until this mist lifts.
Can you make anything out of these notes, sorcerer?
Where did you get them?
Unimportant.
And you've no notion what's in them?
Wouldn't be asking if I did.
They describe a very dangerous ritual. Practically pure necromancy. The sort that gets you burned at the stake.
Be specific. What kind of ritual?
One to summon the soul of an evil man. A man evil enough to wander the world after death. Souls of this kind gladly enter into covenants in the hope of being sent into the beyond.
Why would anyone want to deal with evil?
The possible reasons are many. You'll always find people willing to sell their souls in exchange for something valuable to them. I'll gladly buy the scroll.
I thought necromancy was forbidden.
Oh, it is, but I'm an avid collector of manuscripts containing forbidden knowledge.
The manuscript is yours for the right price.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the
Love you too. Good morning. Steak.
Morons. Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
I heard you gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna.
Morons.
Gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging round the tents like idiots.
I've no
Where are
bloody
these
idea
coins
who you
from
might
if
be,
there
but I
wasn't a
hope you're
single one when
civilian.
they were pitching camp? I smell a rat.
My dude said steak. He said burned at the steak, though, so I'm kind of steak. Still, I could go for a juicy steak right about now.
How'd you do?
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now. No talking to the prisoner! What do you want?
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. But he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed them with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. Trust needs to be...
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet.
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that. For I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or
Oh, I'm
something?
doing alright.
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organising knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills. Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kedwin. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills. Knightly tour. We value.
As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out.
Greetings!
What? I'm done with this cursed place.
Odran!
I forgot about Odrin. Ugh. Yep, where are you?
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your rat. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it. And good luck. Witcher.
Still looking for coins?
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Something's brewing. See you.
Odren, here boy. Odren. Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
What do you want, Witcher?
From what I can see, you and the men love your king.
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time, chats it up, pats you on the mug. Remembers our names, too, though you gots to earn that in battle. Been so distinguished 3 times already. Pride myself on it.
I'm sure it's a great honor for a humble soldier like yourself.
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. A few of our lads died, many others got sick.
Yep, I'm alone.
Pathicide that village. We hit them so hard, we even struck fear into our own boys. They went without a row for 2 days, and the king was very pleased. He came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut, laughed, and said, "You are one true son of a bitch. If you'd not been born among swine, you'd probably be king." That's how he is. Humane and all. He's really got a heart.
So long.
Look, people! Say something, or did you just fart?
What do you want?
Able to cause chaos. As if I can't cause chaos when you're home. Yeah. It's actually worse when she's home, because then I have a target. Ha ha ha!
Yeah?
You're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah.
Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
Uh-huh. You never. Uh-huh. You bet.
So? So?
That'll help me stay alive a little longer.
So?
You sure you're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah?
I ask because assistants are usually pretty glib.
I'm glib.
No, you're not.
My gal left me.
How do you know?
She wrote me a letter. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. She can't write. The bastards. Beavers, not friends. I'll show them as soon as I get home. Snot-nosed scribes, counting barley all day. They get bored, look for diversions. I'll give them diversion. Many thanks. At first I thought, go away, Emo. But now I see you're a good fellow.
So will you help me?
I should think so. So?
Hey. Who the fuck do I gotta talk to about some of courage for crying out loud?
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Greetings.
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
I know they're drunk, but calling for Uldren like he's a fucking dog? Seriously.
So?
Unless he is a fucking dog, in which case, what the fuck? Getting a dog drunk. What the hell's wrong with you people? Besides the fact that you're drunk. Once again, there's no fucking indicator on where the hell I'm supposed to go.
Uldren, here, boy. Where are you? Uldren, where are you?
Care for a
No fucking hope whatsoever. Let's see.
be like me. Stubborn imbecile.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm. My son's decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Sidorus. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Lieutenant Avid? Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Hen said don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really laid the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Sidorus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out?
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there wouldn't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenary's tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets, and talismans.
I'm interested in objects that belong to the soldiers who perished in the battle 3 years ago. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality, Witcher. I deal in relics.
Got anything interesting there?
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned. Nails that fastened the wheel of death. Splinters from the wheel. I've also got some metal parts and some of the martyr's garments. Whatever your heart desires.
In other words, he doesn't have shit. Oh, fucking hell. Finally, I'm on to something.
Did he have to
Get a hold of yourself, soldier. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
What do you want?
This your first war?
Not a chance. We soldiers never want for work under Henselt.
Why didn't he turn out like his mum? Must my devilish blood course so quickly through his veins?
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an oren for his humble followers.
Good luck.
Thank you. Please accept this booklet, which will teach you how to live a worthy life.
Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Audrin, where are you?
He has a lot of shit. Yep.
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
I wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
You don't know me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight. And you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Edern?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Letond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
Don't ask me to explain myself. Now wave that sword around some more. We both need you to practice.
Here, boy. Hello. Aldrin.
I'm looking for Letond Avet, the Butcher of Cidaris.
What do you seek?
I want to try my luck.
Strange. Most shit themselves at the sight of my sword.
They say you're equal to a Witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm better.
We'll see.
You'll need to wait. I've a fight lined up already.
We could always duel in pairs. I look around and I see the cream of Kedweni knights. Someone's bound to agree.
I am Edwin Lysum, known also as the Petal. If Letond will have me, I'll gladly stand at his side.
Why do they call you the Petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens simply for the pleasure of deflaring them.
You offend me greatly, Letond. I owe the moniker to the fact that I place flower petals in the mouths of the foes I defeat.
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth. So be it.
Aunt, has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoreson, eh?
Unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's go get him.
We had a nice thunderstorm here. Didn't last very long, but we had a nice thunderstorm here. Apparently it's what cancelled the races.
Most gracious king,
For Jan.
noble lords, men-at-arms, shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Avet, known also as the Butcher of Cidaris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysum. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favour the better men. Begin!
Anyone know what it's all about?
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce these subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
Hi, Banks. Talk to Manfred. Manfred, while he was living.
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honours.
You were born in a pigsty where the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing'll change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I just need to know what this is all about.
Ah, it's a long story.
I've got time.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Edirn between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins their mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seeds of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems they resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent the Black Ones from meddling in our affairs. Not more.
You know a lot. You got a coin?
Ah, I'm old, and know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking the crown off one head and placing it on another. But my son still believes a monarch can be just. Why must you know if I've a coin?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carr's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Witcher,
What?
the king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Edirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
You nuts!
Sorry, but I don't want to wipe my ass with her. That's script. Yeah, wiping your ass with hay sounds scratchy as fuck. Not very pleasant either.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, Hanson?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
I wouldn't mind knowing what you think of Henselt.
I'm a madam. What can I know about the king?
I seem to remember that madams and innkeepers know everything.
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fighting men like, but that was just a phase. Most likely only ploughs sweet, smelling ladies now. Well, how can I?
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
We have hay here as well.
I've got the Orens, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls.
Dry, itchy,
Choose
scratchy
white-haired
shit.
one.
I guess I was supposed to select a square coin thing. I mean, seriously. Was not expecting an actual romp. Yeah, well.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are. And you don't mind. What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners. We have...
Well, how can I?
I'm looking for...
But you'll need... Well, these are my girls. Choose white-haired one.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service. My prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
What do you desire, my hero?
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Sunny days, sweeping the pants away. On my way to get some pussy sweet.
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Spy! Kill him!
Gotta check my alpha. Cool. For fuck's sake, there's 5 of them. How the fuck am I supposed to get out of this shit? I hate that it doesn't actually tell me what any of this shit does.
Vincent Trott.
Here,
We'll see it.
I'm wearing.
I didn't.
If you
Give me the.
Blah
you don't
blah
need-
fucking blah blah.
then doesn't. Spy! Get him! Eat shit and die!
I don't understand.
One less sound. One on my side. Perfume. moments at least.
For the king!
Somebody must have warned them. I need to look around.
Likely it was Fen.
Dandelion.
Well, I got the damn armor. Ouch. Thank you. $22 to $28 damage. Fucking hell, I need to keep one of these. 22 to 29. My current only does 13 to 18. Let's switch that out.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Fucking stove.
Still looking for
Read it.
coins.
What else am I to do?
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts. It won't just disappear.
Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
Greetings.
Oh my gods!
I found a letter addressed to the people of Kedwin.
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Shit.
I'm done with this.
Well, it's time for heart attack already. Damn.
Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Ah, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
God damn it. Fucking computer signed me out of everything again. Fucking hate it when it signs me out of everything. I don't know why the fuck it does that. I'll have to do the other one later. I completely forgot what the fuck it was. I've got 3 fucking Google accounts. I forgot what email it was for my gaming YouTube is. Really don't understand why the fuck the goddamn computer has to sign my ass out of everything. It's fucking horse shit. Oh, we updated our shit. Da 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 da. Big fucking deal. Stop signing me out, you piece of shit.
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward?
Is yours. Here.
Wait for events to unfold. No, no, no. I'm going to wait. Okay, talk to the elves. Ha! But they won't fucking let me. No, 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 go, no, go, no, go, da, da, go, no. Go, no, da, da, go, da, go, no, da, go, no, da, go, no. Ow! Come on, da, da, no, go, no, da, come on,
Camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging around the tents like idiots. Where are these coins?
Your money.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that fucking fog.
As long as they pay us, I'd sit it out.
Which means they'll probably sign me out by Gmail and all this other fucking horse shit. Good God. Come on now. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come now. Come on,
so?
Come on now. Come on me. Good money. Okay. The square coin, I let you talk to him. I doubt it. But I can try. I can find the fucking idiot.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do?
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Yeah.
Bloody fat gun. What do you want?
Information. You from Yorvith's unit?
And proud of it. Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder's speech? The Thurmen and Rendan Fest.
Kingslayer has two comrades. They hid among us after ascending. That's who appeared one day and began killing without a word. The most terrible warrior I've ever seen. Seret and Akkas were Witchers too. They wear snake medallions around their necks. They had no chance against them, despite our numbers. They killed everyone, but somehow overlooked me, forgot to finish me off, or believed I would die from my wounds.
Ken Vena de Almahist.
What are their plans? They didn't mention them. We shared food and hid together, but they didn't trust us, nor did we trust them. They must have said something, mentioned their past. Here's one thing I've heard them. Seret couldn't stand our food, and once he told Ux he wished the Rinians would finally arrive before he dreamt of having roast beef.
Verthine? Que diables? Verthine
Rinians, what do Rindinians have? Rindinian delegation is to visit King Kensalt very soon. If I understood correctly, they were just set off on their own after this visit, that's all I know. Where can I find them? They're still in the area, they must have hid in the gullies, but that's like searching for needle in a haystack. Gullies are real labyrinths. I'll find another way. Any idea who they're working for? Don't know, but it's someone with deep knowledge of politics.
Quintus Ken.
How do you know that? They know a lot. Too much for simple witchers.
Vafel.
Do all witchers know elder speech?
Nemesecht.
I don't think so. Okay, I'm certain it better than you, much better. When you find them, may your step be soft and your breast still, Witcher. Farewell. So apparently, by helping find Orid or the square coin shit, allows you to actually progress with that. Thanks for the suggestion. Search the site of Sabrina execution. Okay. Where the fuck is that? Kinda looks like it's at the fucking house, but that's not possible. Okay, I guess I'll go that way.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Why the fuck am I always running into the damn fire? That's fucking ridiculous, man.
Damn it.
Fire hot. Wonder where everybody is. There's like nobody in the YouTube chat right now, which is odd. So how the fuck do I get up there? I hate that she says all of the messages because it's clear that she doesn't read all of them. Unfortunately, she doesn't ignore the one that should be ignored. Okay.
Oi, what you doing here?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will you?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes. Who cares enough to bring all these things here? Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving, but harmless. Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently. I better take one, just in case. Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Except for one person. With Kedweni Army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections, and they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place. People seem to be staying away. Glad to know. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine.
Cats just don't give a fuck, yeah.
Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here. Let's see. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers. Nothing interesting. Nothing. Again.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right?
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nails.
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The visionary was with us. He led us through, then left.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess Civic was right. We should have sat on our arses.
You'll be whistling a different tune when the mist lifts and we attack Vergen.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
Wonder how many more.
Dumbass got himself killed, taking on 3. Fuck's sake. Shame about your friend, let's go. One idiot less.
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you, they'd have eaten us.
We owe you our lives, Witcher.
Oh look, he did survive. Somehow. I watched him die, but somehow he survived the encounter. What?
Trouble.
Morning.
Damn it.
Everything all right, Geralt? Close the distance!
Fen, keep dropping your guard like that and they'll beat your kisser to a pulp. Who do we have here?
Someone who's worried about your close combat skills.
We practice a few hours every day.
And here I thought practice makes perfect.
Really? Care to show us your skill then? White-haired one.
Why not? Who's willing?
I'll try. See if you're as strong in your arms as you are in your gob.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room!
Keep your guard up. That's more like it. Close the distance.
Got a feeling
good
Fen
he's
won't
watching
remember
Die
much of that
Another Day.
fight. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Why not? Who's willing?
Take me on. I fancy learning a few witches' tricks.
He looks like he's from the Assassin's Brotherhood.
Let's see what my friend Vernon taught you.
Make some room!
Move it! Dodge! Dodge! Wake up!
Stylus, okay.
Keep your guard up. That's more like it.
Ha! He's still young. He'll learn. With a few more surprises up our sleeves. How about you?
Why not? Who's willing?
Run out of monsters to slay? Why are you fighting my men?
Just checking to see if you've taught them well.
And?
I'm amazed they're still standing.
You lackeys. Letting yourselves get thrown around like hay bales. Maybe you want to give me a try.
Show me what you got, my striped friend.
He didn't fare any better. Nah, an assassin would be better if I
You
knew.
win. Feels like I've been kicked by a mare.
Pleasure getting a few slugs in the mug from you, Witcher. We're always eager to learn. You deserve a prize.
I don't need a reward.
It's no reward, just a sign of gratitude. We drag our asses round the world and collect all sorts of scrap metal. Take something. May it serve you well. See you soon.
Not so fast, Witcher. You'll take me on now. You snitch.
So be it.
Why am I a snitch?
What the bloody hell's all this about? We're just practicing. Want practice? I'll have you cleaning the canteen with your bare arses. How's that for practice? Back to the camp!
Aye, sir. That doesn't end this. Stop looking for square coins. You've little to gain, and you just might lose your head.
So long.
That's what that was all about. Still.
In the face of possible disaster, they tried to draft in. Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the woods, but the rest...
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vest. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
We've lost the Assassin's Trail.
The trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see two possibilities. Either Henselt hired them, or he's their next target.
We'll find out soon enough.
The coin says these are pansies, not soldiers. But we'll have to make do with them.
Greetings, Geralt, in these humble foreign walls.
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that dear old noggin of yours emerge from a sea of unknown faces.
You've been around. Heard anything about the Kingslayer?
Just that Henselt is shitting himself for fear that his head is about to be separated from his shoulders. For me, the assassin's hiding out in the ravines. An ideal place for his kind. Anyway, I've been wondering, why the fuck do you care so much about this cunt that you're so ready to stick your neck out to find him?
Because I'm innocent.
The wise know that. And I didn't think you'd trouble yourself about what the fools think.
As long as Letho is free, I'll remain a suspect. I can only prove my innocence by presenting the culprit. No other way.
What will you do when you find him?
We'll see when I talk to him, when I learn the truth. Maybe I'll see his point. And maybe I'll just cut off his head.
Okay, moving on.
Terrible losses on the left line.
Did they start looting?
Life can be really strange. I thought
Those was?
Okay, what's next?
That's politics. What's it to us?
Let's see, the visionary or the relic vendor. Okay.
another fucking stone.
Seeing as I don't know who the fuck the visionary is. Ah, someone outside the walls. Well, let's just talk to the relic person, guys. Dude, I guess, because he's just over yonder.
Hello.
The peddler said this nail was the closest to her right hand.
You fool! You'd believe him if he told you it was Sabrina's shin bone.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
I found footprints at Sabrina's execution site. Do you know anything about that?
Why would I? You found them, not me.
Yet your boots are black from ash.
Shh. All right. What do you want to know?
Do you remember the sorceress Sabrina?
Same as all the others. Looked like a young nympho, but an old hag inside. You want to talk about her? See that freak who burns candles?
Do you believe in the power of your merchandise?
You mean the relics? Others believe in them, that's what counts. They'll believe in anything that gives them hope. Soldiers shit their pants and throw up in fear before going into battle. If kissing a rusty nail gives them courage, then in my book, it works.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Sure I did. I was in the 5th Company. I remember the commotion when that idiot Yahon killed her with a spear. Ah, if only I had that spear now.
Do you remember the curse that Sabrina placed on the king?
When they set the stake on fire, she shouted something to the king. His face went red, but I couldn't hear very well. She probably foretold his syphilis. A gruesome death.
Where's Yahon's spear now?
I don't know. Besides which, it's none of your concern. I simply won't talk about that.
You know Yahon?
Never heard of him. Where'd you get the idea that I know him?
Fragile, fragile, fragile. Fragile,
Do you remember the sorceress,
fragile,
Sabrina?
Same as all the others.
Come on to the come on now,
So long.
come on down the come on to come on down the come on come on down there, come on to the come on come on to the come on come on liar, come on to come on fire, come on to come on fire, come on to come on rising. Come on to the Galanga Jews, come on to the Galini, come on to the Galanga Jews, come on to the Gamadata, come on to the day, come on down the Gamade, come on to my day, anti-fragile, anti-fragile, come on to my way, good night, gonna get it there, come on to my name. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile, anti-TTT fragile, fragile, anti-TTT fragile, anti-TTT fragile, fragile, anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Lovey, 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 dovey, 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 gonna, hey, 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 I don't know what to say, I can feel it, come on, don't come in, come on, don't come down, come on, come on. Come on to the come back. Run that up. Come on to come on liar. Come on to the come on Zaya. Come on to come on fire. Come on to come on horizon. Come on to come on notice. Come on to come on game. Come on to come on die. Come on to get there. Come on day. Come on. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Oh, don't worry. I'm get it. Don't worry. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. TTT fragile, fragile. Anti-TTT fragile. Anti-TTT fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Baby, lock it, break it, lock it, baby. Mama, know it, you can't change me, cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out, gonna break it, baby. Lock it, break it, lock it, baby. Now I know it, you can't change me, cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out, come on, da day, come on, da day. No, not day. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Come on, don't worry. Come on, get my day. Come on, Marvin. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Anti-TTT fragile, fragile. Anti-TTT fragile. Anti-TTT fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Rot dudes kind of explode upon death. And they killed the soldiers. This does not appear to lead to where I need to go, so I'm going to go back the other way. This way? No. This way? Maybe? Exploding dudes, okay. Yep. And it causes damage too. Rot damage.
Telling me something.
Over here,
Ah.
inside the candles.
Harpies.
Quick! We're safe here. I awaited them. They were to come bearing gifts. I heard their cries. Guess they were attacked. If they're not here, they must be dead.
Neither of them survived, unfortunately.
You're a witcher. Hunting monsters is your daily bread. You couldn't help them. Is it 'cause they were simple soldiers? What do you want from me? I'll not believe you came here by chance.
Yeah, you're right. I need to learn some things, and few are willing to talk. Sabrina Glevisig's story, that's what interests me most.
Listen, I'll not speak with you until I get my coin. Pure and simple. Though I do provide charitable help to the faithful, if you were to become one of them.
Emotional damage.
Wonderful! That's about right. So tell me, what's in your mind?
You must know a lot about Sabrina Glevisig's death.
Sabrina the Martyr left the world of the living to protect us all.
Did you hear about the curse Sabrina cast on the king?
Of course. A well-deserved punishment, a ghostly spell from her crimson lips. The king concocted a cruel fate for the sorceress, humiliated her, made her suffer the flames. Bound to a wheel and placed on the stake, she suffered in a way unimaginable to ordinary humans. But when the flame reached her maiden waist, not a single cry could be heard, only words foretelling King Henselt's imminent demise. Let a shooting star split the heavens and mark its mortal journey with a braid of blood. Let fools be duped by the sight of fish scales, turned by magic into square pieces of gold. Let the unicorn violate 1,000-year-old rules, prompting a just punishment. Sabrina suffered so badly that a merciful soldier ended her torment, thrusting his spear into her aching heart.
Any chance of finding that spear?
It was so long ago, Witcher. But I believe the spear went to another soldier. The bugger sells relics from Our Lady by the Camp Inn.
I know who you mean. Why the candles? What's the difference between Sabrina and other mages burned at the stake?
Others were strong in life. Her power bloomed when death wrapped its steely arms around her. She took the soldier who ended her suffering under her kind care. He never had to fear walking alone in the dark again. Have you seen the area? It's full of beasts and monstrosities. Jahan, the merciful soldier, has walked in the blaze of our power ever since. No creature born of darkness can get close to him.
So he's Johan, obviously.
Why the candles? What's the diff—
Others she took— Have you seen—
Now, back to some other— Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were when they see what we've left behind.
Is Jahan still around?
Jahan is dead. He didn't deserve to bask in the glory of the Lady.
So Sabrina's mercy has limits.
You don't know what you're talking about, Witcher.
The valley's been engulfed by a battle of specters. Know anything about it?
It's a place of horror. You can still hear the sound of steel and the cries of the dying. If you want to soothe their pain, you have to believe that Sabrina is watching over you benevolently.
I won't achieve anything without some memory tokens. Magically active conduits left by those who fell in battle. They're supposed to symbolize faith, courage, hatred, and death.
Faith? I don't know what those soldiers believed, but their faith didn't help them. They were deceived. Courage, hatred, and death. There was too much of all of them. especially death. But I remember a knight who, ignoring the danger, led a handful of soldiers against overwhelming enemy forces. Seltkirk of Gullet, Demavend's champion. When Vandergrift's cohort cut him off from the rest of the army, he attacked the visitor fearlessly. If you're looking for a symbol of courage, find Seltkirk's armor.
Who were you before?
What does it matter? Let the sins of youth fade into oblivion. Look at the candlelight. Feel it, and you'll hear what it has to say to you.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready. But your time will come. You will then hear and understand. Trust me.
Why do you need so many candles? Why not build a campfire?
This is Sabrina's flame. Its light protects us and guides us soldiers every step.
Did you rob a convoy of wax sellers?
I make the candles myself. I give them to anyone looking for protection within the flame of courage.
So long.
Elsus was furious that I had ruined his spectacle. I was beaten to a pulp, stripped of my rank. As I said, he's Johann.
Huh?
So long.
Why is it referring me to him if no other business with him? Makes no damn sense. Come on. Let me through the damn gate. I hope the third one was a little more smooth than this one is. I mean, seriously, having to open all these fucking doors lead markers not being super clear on things. Like, I've got 3 markers on my map. One next to me. One over at the dude I was just talking to. And one that isn't even showing up, but it's on my mini-map. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans, hallowed and highly valuable.
I know you have the spear Yahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin, and we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary takings on a contract? I'll gladly accept but 1/2 of that.
Tell me about her.
After all, business is going well. You see, when Yahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Yahan had already hidden in the hills, where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Yahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game. Shame, 'cause today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Edirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him?
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
So long.
I have yet to have that
I'm done
hex
with this course
fail,
of
though.
life.
That's nice.
You'll have to sit without making it. Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
I need magic powder to mark out the runes.
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extremely valuable.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism, reverse the prophecy, and release him from the curse.
You should have said, I'll give you as much as you need.
Thanks. on the king's behalf.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details many. I believe there's even one for syphilis. I've marked my recommendations.
Thanks. I've got to get through the mist, or I can't lift the curse.
I shall supply the white flag when you set out as our emissary. The lass is reputedly honourable. She'll welcome you, invite you to a feast, and with a bit of luck you may even plough her.
You're sick, Deathmold.
They say she's very pretty. Peasant girls not to your liking?
Not your concern.
In case the elves lack an understanding of diplomatic symbolism, please also take this armor. With His Majesty's blessing, I might add.
A king's concern can be boundless when his life depends on that of another.
I spent some time working on this recently. This little marvel will guide you through the fog and provide a measure of protection from the spectres.
Thanks. See you.
Armor. That's better than what I've got equipped right now, I think. Yeah, that's only 14. Two talent points. Right, I'm going to save here since it insists I go through the damn fog. In the event that I die, I'm going to be grumpy, but at least I've saved.
Good to see you, you old rogue.
Why the long face, Sultan?
Everything's fucked.
The only sight worse than a sad dwarf is the sight of a very sad dwarf.
I don't suppose you have any vodka?
I see things are worse than I thought.
I feel like a monkey in a cage. Those pricks act as if they've never seen a dwarf before.
If you need a change of climate, come with me. I'm on my way to Vergen.
You say that as if you're going to the brothel round the corner. Forgetting about the spectres?
I may have amnesia, but I remember the curse.
Well, all I get around here is non-human midget and the like. And I've dwarven brethren on that side. Sure as shit, I'll take Saskia over that prick Hensel too. You really willing to help me cross?
Of course.
You know, Geralt, I have a feeling that Vergen's where I should be.
I get you. Let's go.
How do you plan to get through the fog? Thought it was suicide to venture into it.
Deathmold gave me a protective amulet.
Throw it out! I wouldn't touch anything belonging to that dick.
The magical potential of the talisman will cause a local interference in the astral projection, creating disharmony where the two dimensions of reality meet.
Meaning?
The mist should part to let us pass.
You should have put it like that to begin with, instead of all that crap about astral bodies. I'll go with you.
It's like a super genius trying to explain things to Penny. Wow. Like Sheldon trying to explain things to Penny. Huh?
Piss water the drinking that could win it. Thanks again, Geralt.
The midget should hurry.
Tough crossing ahead of us, Sultan.
Looking to scare me now? We're going, and that's that.
I see the path. The Emerald Guide.
These raids are gonna be endless. That's just a run.
Damn monsters.
Never again. Fucking fog.
Look at it this way. You'll be able to brag about seeing the ghostly fog from the inside for the rest of your life.
I'd rather brag about how I ploughed 3 wenches at once in my youth. Kill him! Adon! Stop! You're making a mistake!
A mistake? Interesting. There's a war on. Don't know if you've noticed. And wars are won by killing foes.
Or do I have it all wrong?
The Witcher's a messenger. On his way to see Saskia.
Not your typical messenger.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but we had to pass through an atypical fog in which your typical messenger would have shit just before he...
Enough! We'll not let you inside Bergen. But you can deliver your message to the commander of the watch. He's stationed by the town gates.
Plowing typical elf. Come on, Geralt.
They're standing guard as if they're expecting people just to emerge from the fog. What the fuck?
Nice ponytail.
Greetings! Why, it's Geralt of Rivia and Zoltan Chive. Pinch me, Burden, for I believe I've dozed off while on duty.
Could be an illusion, eh? Or some spectres from the battlefield have lost their way. Maybe we ought to tickle them with an axe, just to be sure.
I'm afraid there's no mage out there who can conjure up the Witcher's mug, nor the aroma of Zoltan's beer-soaked beard.
Yarpin Zigrin. Lice eat me if I'm not delighted to see that horrid mug of yours.
This lad here's scaling Burden. Geralt, what are you doing standing there as if you've swallowed a halberd? Got a hug for an old mate?
Greetings. Triss has told me a lot about you.
Wee Marigold? Ha! How is the lass? Let me tell you, Scalen, this here Witcher's the very embodiment of chivalry. All the Selkirks of the world can't hold a candle to him. And you know why?
No, but I got a feeling we're about to find out.
Me? A knight? I'd sooner call Zoltan a show dancer.
Well then, listen everyone. At the time, we were escorting Caedwene army convoys through the Sherwood forests. Aye, we served Henselt once, though always for coin. Anyways, the Witcher was on the road as well, with Triss and Ciri, heading south. The lass, I tell you, was a demoness incarnate. Pure pepper on her feet, and healthy as a horse. But the sorceress fell ill. Some terrible pestilence held her, gave her the runs. That woman needed to go every 5 minutes. Never seen anything like it. And I've had my share of gut rumblings. This one time, I roasted an old ailing gerbil and...
Oi! You promised us a chivalrous tale.
And I'm delivering it, lad. In any case, the Witcher would carry her into the bushes time after time. He treated and cared for her, cleaned her, bathed her.
Sounds normal to me. A man looking after his woman. It's too much to call it chivalrous, Yarp.
Wrong. Triss weren't his woman. Not his wife nor lover. She was sick and in need of aid. He was on a secret mission. It left him some city might have gone off on his own. He didn't. Know why? Because he's got a heart of gold. He truly cares. A lad like you, Scalen, don't know that being a knight's not just about thrashing around in full plate, a long sword in hand. It's not just about fighting duels and winning tournaments.
Damn! I missed hearing your bullshit, Zigrin.
I don't believe anyone else has tried to tell me that story.
How is the wee Marigold, anyway?
Not great. Kingslayer kidnapped her.
Oh, damn the dogs. That's downright terrible.
I suppose it's no coincidence you're here.
Any idea where I might find the Dun banner?
Try the Netherworld. The whole unit was cut down during the battle 3 years ago.
I meant the unit's standard, which symbolizes death.
Ah, That makes it a lot easier. We buried it with the remains of the Kedwenis, just outside Vergen. I'll mark it on your map, as the road could get confusing. Strange things are afoot in those crypts, Witcher. Kedweni ghosts scaring off our folk. That would be normal since they were invaders. But one's some kind of amateur historian, asking all that venture there about the battle and the Dunbanner.
I'll look into it. Thanks. See Saskia. To dispel the mist of wraiths, I need a few magic artifacts.
What's Saskia got to do with that?
Her sword is one of those items.
And what do you suggest I do? Yorvith and Saskia banned us from letting strangers in. And here are two old mates come over from the other side who want just that. A lose-lose situation if ever I've seen one.
That ought to be easy to get around.
Cow pies ought to be easy to get around, yet we don't always succeed.
I'm staying here, Yarpen. I want to join you, enlist. Will you have me in the Dwarven Brigade?
Will I have you, Chiefy? Will I plough and have you? Why, I'll make you a fucking commander, you cocksucker! Problem solved. Scalen, you're my witness. Zoltan's no longer a stranger.
Aha.
All right. Now I'll introduce you to Saskia, and you can try to clarify the story with a sword for her, or whatnot.
Don't you fret about the sword, Geralt. I promise to ascend to the fucking heights of oratory. Be soft as a mink, cautious as a novice strumpet. I'll get you that blade if I have to shave my beard off.
All right, then. See that, Scalen? We were headed for a tragedy.
Now we're headed for a comedy.
Ah, youth these days, lacking hope and heart. You know what Zoltan and I saw at Brenna, lad? To us, there's no such thing as the impossible.
Triss could be somewhere in this area.
The plague. I've not seen her 5 years, must be. Since that day they proclaimed you dead. Last saw her in Rivia, in any case.
From what I've been able to establish, the Kingslayer forced her to teleport the two of them to this area, and she's not on the other side of the fog.
What did this Kingslayer look like?
A huge, bald witcher. Wears a medallion with a snake on it.
Sorry, Geralt. Doesn't even ring the tiniest bell, any of that.
I might know something. This drunk in Vergen claims he saw a redhead fall from the skies somewhere among the ravines. And then he said the sorceress Philippa Eilhart came around looking for this woman.
Shriveled old minx.
She sent her servant and some peasants to the ravines after her. But they came back empty-handed. Now Philippa's servant maid's gone, leaving the sorceress angry as a wasp. She even turned one of the plebs into a pig. I spoke to one of those peasants. He claims the lass was no servant, but an Nilfgaardian agent. And she apparently found something in those ravines. Maybe it was Triss. And maybe it was that witcher. Madame Eilhart, or the old minx as Yarpen calls her, knows she's been duped and can't forgive herself for it.
Did the woman flee south, deeper into Edirn?
Fucking hell! She came out the main gate not more than an hour ago, headed straight for the fog. Thought she might be out to do some magic probing or whatnot.
She knew a bit of magic. She might have crossed.
I guess I need to visit Shillard when I get back. How's Yorvith? Any chance I might run into him?
Minimal. He follows Saskia around like a once-neglected pup. Eyes on her at all times.
At least the lass is well protected. What do you seek from Yorvith? Last I heard, you weren't exactly chummy.
You heard right. But when I last saw him in Flotsam, he had something I need to lift the curse.
Even if you see him, I doubt he'll give you anything out of the kindness of his heart. Perhaps Saskia can convince him?
Guess I don't have much of a choice. It's nice to talk to you all, but we've got things to do.
Ah, that's life. Open the gate. I've got to fetch me a certain sword.
Wait a minute. If by some miracle you obtain that cursed blade, I'd advise you not to parade it out the main gate past the squirrels.
Got another solution?
There's another passage. I'll mark it in the Witcher's map and show you myself. Sound all right to you?
It does. In the meantime, I'll look around for that flag.
Pray, mighty.
They're playing
Off we
another
go,
song
then.
request that I made without reading the message. After last Sunday, with the theme of Rose, I requested Rose by Lehigh.
Admit it. You'd rather not see a woman at the head of an army. Especially when sorceresses surround her.
Even a child knows that sorceresses are godless,
Take
deceitful,
care.
and lecherous.
Leave them be, father. They're willing to fight for us, let them. I see no need to peek beneath their covers.
So you wish to tell me the sorceresses stand to gain nothing from this?
Okay, so I'm supposed to find the spear, the sword, and the banner. Right? I mean, the message is more important to me, but it's at least nice that they read the messages, I guess. I like the dwarven humor. Same. And down there. Without going through the damn fog again, if you please.
You're strange, but
Did I hear you mention a job?
Indeed. One very much in your line. I know a collector in Vengerberg. He pays well for all kinds of monster-related curios.
Ericus Venom, Necker Hearts. Sounds doable.
Harpy feathers.
Uh-huh. Why feathers?
I never asked. Got the order and that's that. Interested?
What kind of coin are we talking about?
Why don't we do a test? Bring me a bundle of fine feathers for which I'll pay you, and if we're both satisfied, we'll figure things out.
He's gonna want more than a bundle. That'll mean a lot of traipsing around.
A few more, yes. So?
I'll keep my eyes open, but no promises. I've got more important things to deal with.
You're strange, but a good fellow nonetheless.
Medallion
again.
Just run away. Just run away. Say whoa. Say whoa. On the golden mile. Down run away. And run away. Oh, the golden mile. On the road. The golden mile. Look another guy in the room. Look another man. Look another potato. Come to the end. And no love is gone. Every rose has its thorn. Every rose has its thorn. Oh, the good night. Come down the garden now. Just run away. Just run away. Say whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, go to the now. Come on down to the girl now. They run away, just run away. To the golden mine. Gonna get the gun nose. Come on down to go to the mine. Go down to the gonna get my down the roads. Go down the good to my. Get down the door. Okay, I have no fucking clue where the hell I'm going. Yay! I just led down to a dead end, though. Good now. It's no surprise he's bringing up his fucking birthday again, though. He has nothing else to talk about. Not to mention, he's so fucking self-absorbed. Anything having to do with himself, he wants to brag about. Of course, when you don't have a fucking life, I mean, all you really got is your birthday, admit. And this is a reason I use some track, which of course he's requesting because he has no fucking relevance other than to request the most recent or the oldest, depending on who the host is. It does him no good with Iris though, because she's not into music. He has said so repeatedly. Beyond making it. Even then, it's kind of like, are you sure you're into making it, Iris? You don't really do much. Yep. I put as much in the chat, but I don't know if it registered. From neckers to rot fiends. Go ahead. Boom. Goes the dynamite. Through here. Yes. What in the fuck are you, a Bolvor? What the fuck is a Bolvor? I think I'll suggest it. Get you and Memi. I mean, I very much doubt they're going to get Memi. To be frank, because contact info. The only reason she came to the studio one time was because Ashley just happened to know a friend of a friend. Kind of a situation.
Zoltan, you were supposed to bring the sword.
I failed, Geralt.
That was not the best idea, Witcher. Dwarves are poor liars in general, and that's especially true of this one.
You know everything you need to know?
Yes. You need the weapon to lift the curse from Henselt and free the souls of the fallen.
Milady, I know you're at war with Henselt, but the curse threatens Vergen as well. It's a field of uncontrollable magic energy.
No need to exert yourself. I know this. The sword shall be yours.
Just like that?
Yes. I'm glad to help and thank you on behalf of the Vergennes. The souls of whose loved ones will finally be granted the peace they have so long deserved.
Thank you, and good luck. See you, Zoltan, and don't get killed.
Nor you old prick. See you again. Someday. Saskia, I forgot one wee thing. Geralt wishes to meet with Yorvith. He's got dealings with the elf.
I need the head of the spear used to finish off Sabrina as she uttered the curse. Yorvith had it when we ran into each other in Flotsam.
He lost it playing dice. Scalen now has the spearhead. The young Burden is a gambler, an addict. And perhaps Vergen's top sharp. You should speak to him.
Yorvith put that spearhead up as a bet?
When it comes to getting folk to sit down to a game of poker, Scalen can be convincing. His pack is bulging with treasures. You'd be surprised. All won at dice.
I won't need convincing. We'll see how he does against me. Farewell to you both.
JJ could be fun as a teacher? Yes. So when a bull and a pig are alone and had a little too much heal, this happens. Shit. It's so nice that they gave me a option to return to the surface rather than making me walk all the way the fuck back.
I heard you have the head of Yorvith's spear.
I do indeed.
I could use that spearhead.
Not a chance in hell. It's my trophy. Won it off the greatest killer among elves. In certain circles, that makes me a hero.
What were you playing?
Dice poker.
I've rolled a few dice in my time.
Do I hear a challenge? I trust you'll not ask me for a handicap. Though I must warn you, I aim to be merciless. Curse or no curse.
Let's begin.
Great, dice poker, which I have no fucking clue how it works. Of course, every time I've played so far I've won, but it's been purely luck. So I have a 3, a 2, a 6, 2... Looks like a pair. 2 pair. And I lost. Okay.
You lost, Witcher. Like that fellow, what was his name? Blazkowicz.
Who was he?
Another who sought a magic spear of fate or destiny. Old story, doesn't much matter anymore. In any case, if you care to drop a few more orens in my pouch, I'll be more than glad to play you.
One, 2, 3, 5. Come on, 4. And I fucking lost again. Good God.
You lost Wit. Who was he? Another. And then.
I don't fucking care about goddamn Blackowitz. BJ is in another fucking game after all. Killing Nazis. That's a 5 and a 6, okay. Select. And I fucking lost again. Good God, how many more times am I gonna have to fucking do this shit? Damn it. Meant to rock and roll. I think this jackass is cheating.
You lost.
To be frank. I mean, this many fucking times of losing? How? Finally, I fucking won.
You play like a true sharp, almost like a cheat, but true to my word, the spearhead's yours.
Thanks, Galen. I heard you have a few more interesting trinkets I could win off you.
I could find something.
Let's see what else I can charm off of you.
Be my guest.
Pair of 4s. First I fucking lost again.
Ha! I win!
Come on, like I know, like I know, gonna go. Come on, no, go.
The place is busy like never before.
Another traveller. From where? Wait, let me guess.
From Temeria.
Had it at the tip of my tongue. So, what brings you to Bergen? Wait, I know.
Business.
Just what I thought. And you're...
A witcher.
Well, well. We don't often see witches here.
She's bad at this.
What do witches do, anyway?
We solve problems.
Oh, I have a problem with my boyfriend.
Did you find his entrails strewn on the porch and his head a few paces away?
because those are the kind of problems I solve.
Loving guy. Loving guy. Okay, well. Now what? Got the sword. The spear. I just need the symbol of death.
At your service.
I'll say it again.
Humans are strange. See, when they're to marry, they become terribly picky. Have to check everything. Whether the bride's been ploughed, has a dowry, is diligent.
Let one stray in, and before you know it, the neighborhood's full of them.
This way. Yes. Where the fuck? To the fucking north. Looks like it's on the other side of the fucking bog. I got that right? Or at least the other side of the fucking river. This leads to the damn bog. There's no fucking path there. I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Unless I'm supposed to go through the fucking town.
Nothing good in store for us. Nothing good.
I'll say it again. Let one stray in, and before you know it, the neighborhood's full of them. Claim she's a
No. Not just the suit turn invisible. It was weird, man, but like... There's like concealment completely. Like Halo tech, cloaking tech. There. Harpies and bandits, alright.
Slaughter the freaks!
I gotta have the wrong fucking sword equipped. Of course I do. Because fucking harpies.
How many more can there be?
Until the end. Do it, give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Come on, the top, give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. I'm not gonna talk. Love me till the end. Love me till the end. Come on to the good, come on to the good, come on, no guinea. Come on to the dog, go to the turn on the girl. Come on, good and never who you are. Gonna do it. Come on, go do. Come on, come on, go there. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. Come on, the top. Give me your love. Give me your love. Give me your love. These bandits are definitely dying a hell of a lot quicker. I'm until the end. Go to the good night. Come on, good night. Shining like a star. Come on, the night. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love. Got another dog, give me your love. Give me your love, give me your love. I'm on the ground. Camaro. Damn, that's a lot of race. Guess it was too late with my glitch. Unfortunately, sadly, yeah. Whew, fucking hell. Yes, die. I need this fucking symbol of death so I can go to bed. In peace. Why? The application doesn't do shit. Since they fucking updated the website and the application has not worked. For literally anyone, they still haven't fixed it. So what the fuck's the point? No! Find the entrance to the catacombs, did that, and the standard of the Jund banner hidden within. Okay. So, seems I've been everywhere in here and no banner, so what the fuck? Ugh.
Who are you, and what do you seek?
Geralt of Rivia. I seek the standard of the Dun Banner. Who are you?
Eckhart Hennessy, ensign and color-bearer of the Dun Banner, the best force to issue from the land of Kedwen.
You may not remember me, but I remember you.
Where from?
I served in the Dun Banner.
Liar!
I fought beneath its standard at Brenna and at Vergen.
The Battle of Brenna. The Nordlings, shoulder to shoulder against the Black Ones. The Redanians, led by De Ruyter on the right, and the Talus leading Temeria on the left. A splendid sight, was it not?
You're mistaken. The Redanian regiments were on the left. The Temerians took the center.
Correct. Perhaps you speak the truth.
Try me again.
Tell me, for this you must know. Who was chief commander of the Nilfgaardians at Brenna?
It's gonna be easiest to look up the fucking riddles. Witcher to banner questions. Menno Cohorn.
Menno Cohorn.
I am beginning to believe you. Menno Cohorn, the repulsive head hound of the Nilfgaardian pack, but a great commander. He will again let the Nordlings' blood. Would you agree?
Cohorn is
Your
dead.
memory has suffered after death. Cohorn perished at Brenna.
You are vigilant. I could not deceive you.
Because I am of the Dun Banner.
Perhaps you did fight at Brenna. It was so long ago I may have forgotten you. But Vergen is another matter.
I can't answer for the state of your memory.
You are right. Memory often fails us after death. I cringe to admit I've forgotten who commanded the armies during the Battle of Vergen. Perhaps the most important day of my life. And the last. Be so good as to remind me.
Vandergrift and Selkirk.
Selkirk led Eddern. Vandergrift led us.
Well done. Not all know that. Some believe that the kings commanded the armies during the battle, or that their mages did.
Do you believe me yet?
Not yet, but I shall when you tell me how you survived the massacre at Vergen.
So depending on which path you take in Chapter 1, Orveth or Roach, it depends on which answer you should be giving, and one or the other isn't available. So if I took the Orla path, Bigger Horn took me prisoner, would have been an answer. I was let out by
Reverend
a priest.
Crest led us out of the fire. He had a magic medallion that protected us from the flames.
Many survived?
Zivik's platoon.
Zivik, the regiment's best corporal. You have proven that you served in the Dun Banner.
May I take the standard?
Why do you desire it so?
It will help me lift a curse.
Curses are of no import to me.
This one should be. It has stopped King Henseld's army from advancing.
The unicorn has returned.
He stands at Vergen's gates. With your help, he'll avenge the Dun Banner.
The standard lies in the sarcophagus. Take it. You will also find the sword of Colonel Gondor. Now it is yours.
Thank you.
Where have you left your mount?
There are no horses here.
True. I would gladly drink with a brother from Brenna, but I am an unfettered soul. Strong drink means nothing, tastes of nothing. Perhaps I miss that most in death. Guard the standard. I grasped it firmly even as they cut me down.
Okay. So, there we go. Where the fuck is the bloody exit? I'm supposed to give the spearhead to Hensel, which means I've got to go back to the fog. But I will not be doing that this evening. I'm just going back to an area where I can, in fact, get to the fog easily, so I know where the fuck I'm going in the future. Because it'll be next Friday when I play this again. However, Monday, 8:30, gonna kick things off with Hubris, I think. Then I'll be moving on to Legend. No, Judgment. Why the hell do I keep wanting to call it Legend? I don't know. Maybe I'm just cuckoo. I am cuckoo. I'm cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. I've had Cocoa Puffs in forever. Woo! Tuesday, 8:30 a.m. I'll be playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Yeah, hopefully. But who knows? Maybe it will actually help. I kind of doubt it, but I also want to finish that damn game because it's at 85%. Outskirts of Bergen, yay. And Friday and Saturday, 11 p.m., both days, I'll be back on this. Because guaranteed I'm going to need more than 2 more sessions to complete this game. It's been interesting, for sure, but it's also been, you know, might be pain in the ass to try to solve some of these puzzles. Exactly, 85%, it's almost done. And Hubris has an interesting story plot, so I'm really wanting to finish it. And now I'm stuck walking. I don't really want to drop something, but if I have to, I guess. Yes, some of this is a little tedious. However, the story plot's decent, so I'm sticking with it. The combat is a bit bullshit, but what was I expecting? It's a 360 game. Gotta account for some of that. The Witcher goes marching on and on, hurrah, hurrah. Ugh. Fucking hell. So I bought Eternal Evil. Seems like a solid game. Very old school type of thing, except the concept of the enemies. I am a little confused. How the fuck does one have vampiric zombies? Vampire zombies? What the fuck? Horror survival game with zombie vampires. I didn't get very far into it, but that's not surprising. Yep. Vampire zombies. They shuffle around like zombies, and then if they bite you, they get your blood, right? And they regenerate some of their shit. So they become faster and stronger. I'm just like, well, that's fucking lovely. So I went from skinny ass, fully clothed zombies to beastly buffed out vampire that was shirtless. My first thought was, oh, Irina should enjoy this one. Fucking hell. Yep, abs for Irina. Oh, for fuck's sake. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here? Really don't want to quit until I get back to town, but at the same fucking time, if I can't find my way back, fuck it. Let's see. This hatchet's only worth 6. Fuck that. Yay, I can walk again. Oh, run. I also bought a game called Cattle Country, which is a game similar to Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, those kind of games. Which I find fun, but I'm not sure I'd want to stream them, because, well... There's a lot of mining and farming and da-da-da-da-da. I'm sure someone might find that interesting, but when I'm playing on Twitch, I want more action, you know? Fuck am I? Need to be under the town, so I need to go up. Does this go up? Looks like it goes up. There isn't a whole lot of dialogue to play off of either, so it's like, I enjoy playing it on my own, but as a stream, I would find it difficult to do. Damn it, I wound up in the same fucking area I was before. Trying to go back, fuckheads. But the only reason I'm mentioning it is for anyone who's interested in that game, but on the fence. It's similar, but very different. It's set in 1891, so cowboy era, Wild West era kind of thing. There are bandits that jump out of trees occasionally at you. There's hunting, there's fishing, there's mining, farming. About fucking time I found my way back to the gate. Good God. Yeah, Unicorn also played Stardew for a bit, and I helped her out because I had played it, but it's just not one of those games that I would find interesting to stream on. So, yeah, it's just one I'm not going to stream. Same with Cattle Country, but Cattle Country has some quirks that I wish they'd iron out. Like, there's no tooltips on what the fuck things are. So I see an animal, right? I'm thinking ranching. No, that's hunting. What? There's like zero tutorial on hunting either. I can shoot pretty much anything that fucking moves. Rabbit, squirrel, bird. I get a rifle, I get a pea shooter, I get a bow. My homestead is just a fucking empty lot. They give me a tent and I build up from there. There's a bit of a tutorial with a few of these things, but not much of anything. There's projects I need to do, like building a town. I'm working on the railroad right now. It's like 50 iron, 100 X amount of wood, X amount of stone, which is fine. All that's easy. Money, 100,000. Like, what the fuck? 1891 and no, 1861, and we're talking 100,000 fucking gold. What the fuck? If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yes, spider, birds, bees, all sorts of shit. And then bandits, as I mentioned, will jump at fucking trees, 3 of them, and there's this bar that appears at the bottom if you choose to fight them, and it has 3 indentions with bullseyes. This little indicator goes across the bottom of the screen, and when it lines up with the bullseye, you hit the button to activate. So far, I've hit the bullseye every time. That would be billions in today's world. Exactly. There's like apples and peaches and shit that grows in the wild, and I can cultivate it. But these apples and peaches and shit are worth 5 gold. Like, what the fuck? And then I process the fucking shit in a keg. Say, like, an apple into a keg, and I make an apple wine. It takes for fucking ever. 16 gold. What the fuck? Meanwhile, I grow raspberries. Same process. Throw in the keg to make it into a raspberry wine. This shit's worth 638. What the fuck? I like the white peaches. I like peaches in general. Anywho's, it is 2:13 in the morning and I need to go to bed. So I will see you next time. Have a good one.